Hello, this is Minano, and we made a wave defense game. So I'll see how it plays. This is the main screen, and we have two buttons for play and or exit. So the game starts. We have an HP on the top left of there, and also score. So if we kill this Viking, it will score by 10, like this. The score keep increasing, and then the player can be also attacked by these Viking enemies. So there's a thief, and he's gonna steal one of the items on the stand. Anyway, so he picked up these items right here, and then he ran away to his escape, the safe house right there. So before he comes in, we need to kill him like this. And another thief's gonna be spawned, and gonna pick up another item in the stand, like cheese or bottle of the wine, something like that. Oh, and these Vikings gonna keep following me, and then they try to attack the player. So my HP is just 9 right now. That means their sword collided my capture call letter. So in the play even can dodge like this, and then no HP decreasing. Or if I don't dodge, and my HP gonna be decreased by 1. And we also make the script that the enemy health is increased by 10. So basically the sword damage is 10 for the player, and the 1 for the enemy sword. So if I kill 10 of the enemies, and then the health will be increased. And the health goes down equal or below 0, the game gonna be finished. This, oh come on guys. Okay, so this is a game over screen, and we have a 1 button here, the main menu, and it's gonna turn back to the main screen just like we started. And this is the another running the game. Let's see, this merchants got terrified and ran away. So when this thieves comes in, they got terrified. After a few seconds, they ran away to the castle. And then here's the one thing, we are using the rigid body, so like this thief cannot go into the safe house, and the merchant doesn't have a rigid body, so they can go through this like wall, while the Vikings doesn't have a rigid body. Oh wait, what? Oh, they do have. I don't know. Basically, so we're working with the box colliders and then the rigid body for the like attacking and then got damage systems like this, and the spawning things. So the maximum number of the Vikings spawn is 3. So if I kill one of them, and then the other one gonna be spawned immediately. It can control by the value of the rate, as you can see the scene, sample screen, the master, the player. So the first enemy spawner is for the Viking, the attackers. So the rate is 1. So the enemy is gonna be spawned every second. And the other, this one is called a thief spawner, and then it's gonna spawn like every 3 seconds. So we made a script for the enemy Vikings. It's enemy movement, and here is a script for the enemy. You use the box collider, and then the weapon is collided with the like either player or enemy is gonna decrease the health by 1. So basically, the enemy's health is 10, and it's gonna be decreased by 1, and then it goes to the below or equal to 0, and then this program gonna destroy the game object enemy. We made various animation for the enemy, like walking or attack or dead, and the script for the thief. We also made the animation for the thief, like steal, pick up, escaping, dead. And the thief has this new item transform. This means we have a pickup items, the tree, and then all of the child of this pickup object, and then so one of the thief gonna steal one item, and then the next new item gonna be one of these pickup object tree, the one of the child. So these are all the childs in the pickup object tree. And in the canvas, there's a button for replay, like return to the main menu, and then it's gonna be triggered on by a click, and returns this main menu. It'll be exactly the same things on the main menu thing here. Yes, as you can see, the two buttons here, and the canvas event system. And when we click the play buttons, and then it's gonna play the game, and then it transit to the next scene, which is a sample screen. And if you click the exit buttons, it's gonna quit the application, just like we did in this lab assignment. Here's sample scene. Oh, here's one thing. So, can you see the base here? So, for the spawner, if we deactivate this, the basic original models of the spawner, and then it will glitch somehow. Like, it basically spawn like 3 of the Vikings enemy, but it's gonna spawn only like 4 of them, and then the spawner gonna stop. Then just like the thief spawner as well. So for the correct behavior, we put the original models like they just like separated world, and then they will not destroy. So the most important thing is like this original model should not be destroyed. So if we spawn in the original field of area here, and then if we kill them, and then the spawner should reference this original model, but even if it's destroyed, and the spawner will be broken. Oh, and this is like also the animator for each models. This one for the enemies, he has these 3 states. Walking is like keep walking, like basically it's a slow running. And attack is attack motions, you can see over here, like this. And the death is equal to the thief as well. This one and the thief right here. So the thief has 4 states, which is one more than the Viking enemy. So it has sneaking, like the crawling. And then pickup is for pickup. This sneaking. Like this, and then escaping, which is a slow running, just like same as the Viking enemies, like walking to the player, and that is also same. And also for the merchant, where is the merchant? Oh yeah, he's in white. So the merchant has 3 states. One is idle, and then the other one is terrified, and the other one is to flee. Terrified like this. It has really long. It is really long animation, but we just like cut it in half. We basically have like 600 frames, but we cut it in half like to 56. These are all the scripts we made in this project. We have a script for the thief. So, oh, I forgot this. So we use the nav mesh agent, and the nav mesh agent gonna provide like it's gonna follow some object we intended for. So for example, we set this destination to the escape house, and then the thief pick up item, and then they escape to their safe house. And the safe house is the position of the safe house is like we can assess like this. And the thief gonna steal one of the pickup items. If we put the escape component in nav match agent, and then set destination to that new items here, and the thief's gonna get approached to the item. It's gonna also same as the enemy, the Viking enemy. So if we put the nav mesh agent, set destination to player, so this Viking enemy gonna get close to this, like keep going to the player. And then this is the mechanism of the how the scores get increased. So it's not, so if it dies and then it's not destroyed yet, and then it's gonna increase the score by 1, and then it will increase the number of the count. So the number of count matters in the enemy spawner, the Viking enemy spawner. And the spawner gonna increase the health if the death count is equal to 10, so like 10 enemies get killed, and then it's gonna increase the HP by 100. So if he kill like 10 enemies, it's gonna increase by 100, and if he kills 20 enemies, and it's also increased by 100 again, and to the 30s. And the game master controls the game, and then it's gonna send the information about score and the HP to the screen. You can remember on the like top left of the screen is the HP and the score. The master is gonna control it. And what's another? The merchant. So merchant gonna be terrified after when the thief or one of the Viking enemy come close to it. So it's gonna set a trigger threat if there's a if there's like the any of the enemies in closing in, and it's gonna change the state terror, and also triggers the threat, and then it's gonna change the animation, and also a flee, and the merchant is gonna be flee away. And we also have the nav mesh agent here, set destination to the shelter, which is the castle. And the weapon. Oh, so weapon is pretty essential for this game. So each weapons, one is the player's weapon, and then the other is the Viking enemy's weapon. And so we use the interface here. Our weapon is gonna recognize the attack is done. And then the weapon anchor. Oh, this weapon anchor is only specified to the player, because we made a separate the sword animation. It's like totally different game object. So you can see the animator. Where is it? Sword. Yeah, here. So the sword is gonna have an animation like this. It's really fast. Slow it down. So we made this sword animation like in bare hands, and then if we click the left mouse button, and it's gonna move like this, and then the box color of the sword, and when it collides with the box color of the enemy, and then the damage will be done. So this is the all of our project, and if there's a details we want to show on the final report. Thank you.